After completing this video, you should be able to navigate the Excel user environment. You should learn the concepts of worksheets and workbooks. You will learn what a cell is. We will talk about ranges. We will talk about cell and range references. And then finally, you are going to learn the various cell modes. We will talk about the ready, the enter, and the edit cell modes. Let's talk about the elements of the Excel user interface. The top part of the interface is called your title bar, and your title bar displays the name of your workbook. Beneath our title bar, we have our ribbon. Your ribbon is made up of different tabs. You have the Home tab, you have the Insert, Page Layout, so on and so forth. Your ribbon acts as a home for your various Excel commands. Here we have our Quick Access toolbar. Basically, you're going to use that to hold recently or frequently used commands. Next, we're going to talk about is the name box. Your name box is used to display the name of a selected cell, while we have our formula bar that is used to display the content of a selected cell. Your worksheet is made up of rows and columns, and the intersection of these rows and columns forms a cell. So each of these rectangular boxes is called a cell. When you talk about a cell reference, we are basically talking about the name of the cell. And as you can see, we have column headers and we have row headers. Your column headers is used to identify a particular column. So this is column A, while this is column B, so on and so forth. Your row headers, on the other hand, is used to identify a selected row. So we have row 1, we have row 2, and so on and so forth. So a cell reference is basically formed by combining the column headers with the row headers. So basically the name of this particular cell is going to be A2 because it's on the A column and on the second row, while this is going to be cell C1 because it's on the C column and it's on the first row. We also have range references. A range is basically a collection of cells. So right now I have selected a range, and just like you should be able to identify every cell by the name, you can also identify a range by its name. The name of your range is a combination of the name of the first cell in the range, a colon, and the name of the last cell in that range. I'm going to take that again. The name of your range is formed by combining the name of the first cell in the range, in this case that is C1, a colon, and the name of the last cell in that range, in this case this is E5. So to reference this particular range, I'm going to say E1 colon E5. I'll do that again. So I will say C1 colon E5. I press enter and the particular range is selected. So the name of the range, like I said, is a combination of the name of the first cell in the range, a colon, and the name of the last cell in that range. When you're interacting with the cells in Excel, you can interact with it in 3 modes. You have the ready mode, you have the enter mode, and you have the edit mode. You can find the mode of any given cell by looking beneath at the status bar. So currently we are in the ready mode. And what this tells you is that the cell is selected and it's waiting for you to interact with the cell. The moment I start interacting with this cell, it's going to change from this mode. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'll type in content into the cell. As soon as I start typing, you're going to notice that it has left the ready mode and it has gone into the enter mode. The enter mode basically means that you are currently interacting with the cell. The last mode is the edit mode, and it basically means that you're trying to modify content of an existing cell. So the moment I go back to this cell and I attempt to enter more data or modify the content of the cell, you're going to notice that it's going to move to the edit mode. So those are the three modes that your cell can have. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you've learned something interesting.